Howdy, howdy, how we doing? I am the Dab Cat, and welcome you to my humble little stream. It is round 4 of GTRC Super GT Challenge, round Tokyo. Oh, this is going to be fun. I hate this layout. I don't know the layout, so I can't really say that I hate it, I just don't know it. So yeah, it's going to be 1 hour around with the 08 Group 2s. And the GT500s. This will be fun. It's frustrating, but fun. This one looks like there's only going to be 8 or 9 of us because of the holiday weekend. These folks spending time with their families, all that. So this is a layout that I do not know very well. Yeah, before racing with these guys, we didn't really race on this layout at all. It was always the one with the really, really long straight that everyone races on. But these guys seem to like this layout a little bit more. It's whatever. We'll make it work. We'll try to make it work somehow. So, hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Oh, we don't know. We're going to be learning this track as we go. We've spent some time rather practicing with the practice lobby, but I still don't really feel comfortable with the layout. Yeah, I think we're going to be close. Unless I happen to actually figure out the track meet race, then one of us might pull ahead of the other at that point. I do not know this layout very well at all. We're gonna give it our best all the same, man. That's all we can do. Oh. So we'll get a double reset here in about a minute. You know, well, I barely know it. I need to actually, I should have taken more time this week to practice, but work had other plans. I think since Monday, I might have turned the PlayStation on twice since Monday, the race on Monday. And it was too late to really even think about trying to practice or anything, just doing a little playing around. Yeah, the practice lobby this morning is all the practice I have for this track, for this race. So I am not completely solid on my braking points. Just fair warning on that. I got probably maybe 30 minutes more than you did. Something like that. But we're gonna give it our best all the same. Good luck, man, good luck. Are we on the right tire? We're on the right tire. So it is 3 flyers. Oh, tires did not want to grip there. I think I may want to adjust my feedback settings at some point. That corner we don't know. Somebody get it wrong. Slide Jack might have got it wrong. We're going to start catching up to him. That was a fluke. I don't know, I can't hit 148s, and in the practice, once I got low on fuel, I was consistently in the 149s. But that's kind of the thing, is we don't have consistency here. Yep, this is a squash lap. We're still 10th up, what the fuck? Then that is quality. We squashed our lap coming out of docks. But 6 out of 9. Guess that's not too bad. Let's see. Bars at 9th. Oh boy. Ah, well, it's not matter. It doesn't matter where you start so much as where you finish. That's unfortunate, man. That's where I'm supposed to be. But yeah, we're gonna swap tires. We want to get some of them hot. Yeah, man, it does not matter where you start in this thing. What matters is where you end up finishing, man. Just being clean about getting there. This car does not want to spin. When I want it to spin, it doesn't want to do it. We have 1 minute till race start. Yeah, I think it's 5 is what Doug had said in the briefing. It's 5 laps per tire minimum. Yeah, 4 complete laps and then going at the end of the 5th. Yep, that's just how it's been. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be frustrating, but fun at the same time, I think. Yeah, I don't need the mic picking up the TV. So we'll just mute ourselves, mute the TV. Go, Pete Cat, solid goal. Good luck. My goal is to not be last. At the end, that's gonna be my goal. Just don't be last. Have at least one person behind me. All we want to do is not be last and have a clean race. Rouge, yes. Rouge. Or Rogue, however you want to say it. Rogue or Rouge, depending on context. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We gonna need it, man. We gonna need it. And good luck to you as well. You're starting 6th. And ideally we should finish 6th. Whether we achieve that is going to be a whole nother ballgame. And we get off to the wrong foot already, falling back to back because of a horrible launch. I've not figured out how to launch this car yet. So immediately we drop all the way to the back. Yeah, that was an evasive maneuver. The sooner these tires warm up, the better off we'll be. Traction control might be advisable, I don't know. We'll see if we can do without it. Slowed up a little too much there. So narrow there. Yeah, like no margin of error. When we get that right, it's nice, but a lot of times we don't get that right. Ah, that light tap wall is gonna hurt. Too early. Problem is that we're nearly on the rev limiter going through here. Final section right there is just blah. Oh no! Thankfully, he was ghosted. Ah! Well, that was my fault. See, I really don't have a strategy worked out here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have peeked there. There's not enough room to make a move there. talking about. We're just keep doing this kind of thing. Schmeo's got an around bar. Razor's went in the pits. We're going to aim for about lap 10. We can go in a lap 10, we'll pet. Yeah, we were actually kind of gripped weirdly there. Car caught up to us. Car wanted to snap there, but we were able to keep it from doing it. Bang! We just got two and happy on the throttle there. That's all that was. Throttle happy. Super's in the pits. Want to go one more lap. I see us coming out then. See if we can catch up to Bard at this lap. I don't think we will, but we're gonna try. Fuck. Try to carry a little too much speed through there. Just don't let super hard. It's a super razor, super at the inside. Let's make sure we don't pick the wrong tire this time. Not like we did on Monday. Alright, off the hards. Take a full tank and we'll go however many laps we can. Now it's all about keeping it out the wall and catch up to everyone in front of us. Try to anyway. We need to figure that last corner out. A little tap of the wall there. We're also on cold tires, so we really shouldn't be pushing as hard. So we're averaging about, it's gonna be a little more than 30 laps, by 31, 32 laps. Come on! We have a random joinee, and he's gone. Just damage these, hurry up and go away. Not the best outlap in the world. So I know how long I can go on fuel roughly. Just do I want to go all the way on fuel? This tank? Good question. Can we not tap the wall? We're about a half lap down from the leader. To be expected, he started on mediums, pretty sure. Didn't need to do that. So, yeah, so right now we just need to get ahead of bar and stay there. Preferably Razor too, put more people between me and last. Didn't quite get it right, but we're getting it better. We're getting it consistent at least. So what we need to be doing is just trying to get consistent. Yeah, we didn't get that right. He did not do that. Tapping the wall is not our goal, especially not that hard. It's too soon on the turn in there. So the Supra looks to have caught up to Razor. Type R just came out on hards. Catching up to bar again. Should be bidding about now is he should be running low on fuel. He seems to be going around again. Ah! Schmidt came in with 1% fuel left. 1 liter of fuel to go. Car should be at about that point. Sub 17 is yet to pit. Yep, he ran it out, man. Right, we are over halfway through the race. Okay, we're keep trying to get on the throttle too early. I'm catching that. Fortunately, your tire wear is not very bad, so yeah, we're actually doing pretty good at tire wear. Screw that up a little bit. Oh no, we got a penalty. Means we cut that first bit a little too much. That's gonna help bar reel us in a little bit. Alright, we are at 25 minutes to go. This could be what? 14-ish laps, I'd say. I'm probably off, but I don't really have a good grasp as to how laps are going to run. Too much turn in there. Slid a little bit. You can hear the tires struggling to grip there. Type R's in the pits coming off those hards. See if we've got a big enough gap to where when we pit again, so we are going to have to pit again. We just thought it was a wee bit more hard rather than dip into third. We should have just dipped into third. That's what we should have done there. Questions at what point are we going to have to pit again? It's not quite 15. It won't quite be 15 minutes to go when we have to pit again. Screw that up a little bit. So to go 15 minutes on fuel, we'll need probably 8 laps. We're outbraking ourselves right now. We haven't quite figured out that last corner yet. I feel like we can get into 148, so it's just not happening right now. We're slowing down too much for that first corner. I mean, we're cooking our tires in quite a few of these corners as well, I think. Definitely cooking our brakes coming into the docks. Hook's coming in, he's going to come off those hards, you know, the mediums again. Oh, there's something's come up. Yep, he's coming back on the mediums. Oh, way too early on the brakes. I did not need to go into fifth, sixth there. They would just graze the wall there and hurt us. Rear is not wanting the grip there. Yeah, they were going to have to pit this lap, so yeah, we'll take 8 laps of fuel. Yeah, we tapped the wall, got damage, no bueno. This damage needs to go away. Okay, it's went away. But we're not last, so and we're set to go the rest of the race. We had a peek. Oh, that was a cluster right there. I made a mistake. Or made a mistake. I think I might actually save Park making a worse mistake. Alright, we need to get around Type R and then catch up to Razor. Damn it. I think he knew what I was about to do there. See which side is he gonna go. He's gonna go semi-defensive, alright. Ooh, 30 seconds to catch up to Razor. And Razor now. Ooh, I don't know if we can do it. We're gonna try though. Of course, we gotta stay ahead of Type R as well. Almost sent 148s. Alright, so we have achieved, so far we are in the process of achieving our goal of not being last. But we would like to get ahead of Razor and finish where we started. Much easier said than done, though. Because we didn't really gain on Razor through that lap. We're not really gaining on him now, so right now we're about his pace right now. Which, if you're running even pace, you're not going to catch anybody. Save that for the end of the race, man. Yeah, we're actually lagging behind Razor a little bit, so... God! Almost at 148. Pretty sure our Optima is well into the 148s. We'll look here in a little bit. Looks like Type R did the same thing. Oh, he had it right. He's closing in quick, fast, and in a hurry. Damage needs to go away. Really? Just barely went to go on the throw. I said, I didn't want to say, nope. Alright. Ooh, Razor also made a mistake somewhere because we were 20 some odd and now we're 18 behind, so he made a mistake. See if we can catch up to Razor anyway. Got 2 minutes to do it. Wonder if Razor had a wheel issue again. I know that happened to him last race. And I've had my own share of wheel issues. But thankfully not having any since we made our switch to this rim. Got one more lap after this. Then we misjudged fuel. Next stop will be the final lap. Oh, we're good. I think. Okay, so the damage will go away. There, thank you. Here on the final lap. If we need Razor to make another catastrophic mistake for us to catch up to him at this point. Hope we don't run out of fuel. Or if we do, it's right at the line. We made it! GG's, GG's, GG's. Got to do that, try to get the qualifying orders. I forgot to do that at the beginning. Yeah, no clean reset time because we got the penalty. Now we can get the finishing positions and save that race replay. Whew. See, let's look at him. Let's look at him. We're on the cusp of a 48. Yeah, I struggle with all the Tokyo layouts, to be honest. This one mainly because I'm not familiar with it. There's one I'm even more unfamiliar with though. I think it's Central that no one races, hence why I'm not familiar with it. Alright, so 49. Oh, what did you do? 49.4. Not bad, not bad, not bad, man. GG's, GG's. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that was fun. Oh, okay. So, guess I would exit. Ooh, no, you got last. You didn't get your go. You were supposed to be ahead of me. I think we need to practice more. It was for a second there. It was like we were having a battle between who wanted to be last. Oh, but I think we unfortunately kind of sorted that out, and you got the short end of that stick. But this was a fun race. Yeah, you were close. You were on my butt for a while. Then when we got up to Simon, I'm sure you kept up on his butt the whole time. Oh, we gave our best, man. That's all we can do. Gave our best. All right, so I'm trying to think. What do we have going on for the rest of the weekend? Because of the weekend, GTC finale is next week, not this week. Next week will also be the Group 3s of the GTRCs. Yeah, when at some point I'm going to have to do the recap short during the week for this. Monday, I think we are not doing the GT45 multi-class. I think that is a break this week because of the holiday. So yeah, it's gonna be this is I think our one race this weekend. So Monday we might do, I don't know, we'll do something on Monday. I don't know yet. Figure it out when we get here. We might do a Elden Ring string or something, I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to do these streams and then never do them. But that's usually because work has other plans. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. Go put some fuel in our bellies. Just like we had to put fuel in the car, we need to put fuel in our belly. So we're gonna go do that. And yeah, this will be it for the weekend. I am the damn guy. Remember, it is what it is. It isn't what it isn't. We don't make things to what they're not. And most importantly, remember that you matter. You are important. The light that you bring to this world makes it that much better, that much brighter. And remember, to any journey of self-improvement or recovery, the hardest step is the very first one. To acknowledge to yourself that you cannot do it alone, that you need help. And then the next step is the second hardest step. Reaching out and asking for a helping hand and getting that helping hand. But once you get that helping hand, things will start to get better. They may not get easier, but they will most certainly get better. And that is true for any journey of self-improvement, self-recovery. and just other things in general. Because we as a species, we are stronger together as a group, as a whole, than any single individual will ever be. But I'm the Damn Kid signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Hope y'all had a wonderful Good Friday yesterday. And I wish you all a happy Easter, especially if I don't get to see y'all on Monday. And until then, take care.